Hey, Thomas, Between Horses in Heaven. So I have a little analogy today that I think seems fitting. A while back, my wife has her own bath and body business. She makes some phenomenal stuff, Southern Fleet Bath, and she makes these cute little donuts that are bubble bath slash bath bomb with cocoa butter frosting and or glaze, if you will, and sprinkles on top. One day I was helping her package this stuff, and one of the donuts just didn't have very many sprinkles. And I look at it, I'm like, baby, this is, oh, hold on, I've got the audience. They're about to come on up here. But we're gonna lock them out real quick so I can pull some water hoses without getting tag-alongs. But I look and I see these donuts. I'm like, man, this one's kind of jankety. It's missing some sprinkles. And she said, wait. And sorry, I'm gonna make y'all dizzy. But she has this little glitter pump and she sprays it. She said, see, now the one with less sprinkles looks the best. And I went out and I was packaging some stuff for her. And I got another visitor. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. She's our tag-along, too. All of our critters like to follow us around. But I'm packaging this stuff, and it just dawned on me, like, how less really can be more. But at first glance, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like we don't have enough, you know? And I had all this stuff start running through my head. I know it's dangerous, right? But so I went back to the creation event, creation of man. Adam and Eve, like, she saw, which Satan helped here. Hey guys. She saw that the knowledge that she had was less than God. It wasn't enough. Now, fast forward, we've got the fall of man, right? And I started thinking, you know, with the donuts, the glitter was the love. Love makes what we have enough. With Eve, God's love was enough. Adam and Eve didn't need anything else. They had perfection. They had immortality. He loves loving. They had the Garden of Eden. They didn't have to till the ground for food. They didn't have to deal with the blood, sweat, and tears. They had no shame. They had no guilt. They had everything they needed with the love of God. It was enough. The Bible is full of so many instances just like this. I'm just going to name a few. I'm not going to name the verses. If you want to look at the book, I highly encourage you to study the scripture yourself and pray that it speaks to you. But let's go to Judges chapter 7, story of Gideon. Well, it starts, I guess, in chapter 6. I don't know. But chapter 7 is where I'm talking about. Gideon is supposed to go to battle. He's got 32,000 men. The Lord says, it's too many. Send a bunch away for various reasons. You still got too many. Send a bunch away for various reasons. Long story short, down to 300. 300, and Gideon's like, oh, what am I going to do with 300 guys? But God, okay. Well, he won with 300 guys is what he did. So less ended up being more in the end, right? Okay. So let's go fast forward to the New Testament, the Synoptic Gospels, the story of feeding 5,000. There's a little bit of bread, a little bit of fish. Jesus, this is not enough. We don't have enough to feed all these people. And they ended up having 12 basket loads of bread left over. Less ended up being more. In all these instances in the Bible, less really was more. Adam and Eve, the not having the knowledge, technically less knowledge than God, gave them sheer bliss. And this is, in this instance, I guess you could say ignorance is bliss, but Gideon, less soldiers, gave him the victory. Feeding the 5,000. Not enough bread ended up being an over in abundance. But the commonality in all of this is God's love, God's grace, God's blessing makes what we have enough. So I guess the point I'm trying to drive home here is see the love. Let the love in, right? Like he said, let the love in. That's right. Scratch me, feed me grain. Ooh, that's it. But let love win, right? Let love win out, because God's love makes what you have enough. Don't let discontentment, don't let greed or envy, don't let any of that stuff get in your way. Like, content. Paul speaks a lot on contentment. He's had abundance. He's had very little. He's been shipwrecked. He's been whipped. He's been stoned. But in all these things, he's found contentment. That contentment is God's love, trusting in him, knowing that he knows best. Like, live your right life, live by God's principles, and let him in, and his love will make whatever your circumstance is enough. And you'll find that contentment here in your heart, in your cardia, right? In your core, in your soul. Let him in. Let less be more. Let God's love be enough. Have a blessed day.